Live.
So we watch the over here, right?
Live.
Hi everyone.
Hey guys.
Welcome to the BTT live streaming. And this is also our first live streaming in 2019. So today we will talk about a brief introduction, how BTT works, how BTT benefits the TRON community, and what's the goal for the BTT in the future. And we will also talk a little bit about the TRON Summit and our speaker in the January 17th. And also we will also talk a little bit about current development of the BitTorrent and our product planning in the future. So we will get started. As some of you may not know what TRON is, what's BitTorrent, I will give you like a very brief introduction. TRON, as we all know, is a smart contract platform. We provide an infrastructure for the developers to develop their dApps on our platform. Currently, TRON has already have more than 100 plus dApp run on our platform. You can check on dApp review, dApp radar, or tron.app. And also TRON provides a very robust developer tools for everybody. So you can also join our GitHub channel and Slack channel, and also the Discord channel. Also, BitTorrent, as everybody know, is the largest P2P file transfer protocol in the world. And also, even when the Satoshi mailing list back 10 years ago, in the mailing list, people talk about how to monetize the BitTorrent with the Bitcoin together. Even now, 2019, we occupy 3% of the upstream traffic, and then the 22% of the upstream traffic in the world. 3% of the downstream, 22% of the upstream traffic in the world. We still have around 100 million MAU, 25 million DAU in 138 countries. So this is the massive adoption in the blockchain we are talking about, and then we will bring huge volume into the industry, because even right now the whole blockchain population is around 10 million something, but even the BitTorrent itself, we can bring billions of the device into the industry. That's why I think it's not only benefits the TRON society, benefits the BitTorrent itself, it also benefits the whole industry. Even some haters don't like the BitTorrent, we will also benefit them. Yeah.
So let me tell you a little bit about the history of the BTT token and project. We started investigating a system to add incentives to the BitTorrent protocol to enable longer swarm lifetimes and more seeds around a year ago. Then as part of the acquisition, we started to really go forward with that quickly. It's been about 4 months since we started hiring aggressively and starting to do the development really in earnest. The team size now is 17 total people working on all the components of the project.
Cool. Maybe we go to the second topic.
Yeah, so we've had a couple of questions since the announcement of the BTT token. So the first one is, why did we choose to create a new token, and how will that new token BTT benefit TRX and TRX holders?
Yeah, first of all, this is the things we really want to talk about. First of all, a lot of the people already find out in the white paper. So the current TRON community will be allocated with the BTT. So basically, right now the TRX you hold, you already get the rights to get the BTT TRX you hold. You already entitled to the BTT airdrop. So this is the first part, and it is very important to the TRX community. I will promise to everybody, I think the TRX community has a huge tie with the BTT community. So this is the first thing. I think this is the direct connection. And then the second thing is BTT used the TRON network to use transfer spend the BTT token. BTT will bring huge attraction from the current BitTorrent community and the current BitTorrent user base. This is like the tens of millions of the users we are talking about. So they will get interested in BTT or even crypto, and then they will get the TRX wallet, and then they will also get into the TRON community. I know right now we have like millions of people in the TRON community, but I think this is just the start, because in the future we're gonna have hundreds of millions of people, have billions of people in the community. So this is just like the first 1% of them. And also, I think the BTT and the BitTorrent brand is more familiar with the current internet user base. Mm-hmm. And also for the BitTorrent community, they are more familiar with the BTT and the BitTorrent. And also, I think is obviously current 99 billion TRX is not enough distributed to the entire BitTorrent user base.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why we also create the BTT token available for the hundreds of millions of the active users for BitTorrent. So that's also we're gonna announce, and also it's in the white paper. We will airdrop the BTT to the existing BitTorrent users, so they can also benefit and start to try the BitTorrent protocol and our these new features in the protocol. And also because for the airdrop, it's not gonna be huge amount. Mm-hmm. So if you really get interested in BTT, get interested in the BitTorrent future, you are definitely welcome to join the Binance Launchpad to start to invest in the BTT token. Right. And then also, but of course you need to pass like all the KYC process. Mm-hmm. We have like a section list. So for example, like China, United States, Thailand, some of the countries you can invest in the pre-sale. Yep. And the public sale because of the regulation. We're trying to be fully regulated here. Mm-hmm. But if you get interested in the future, you can definitely use the Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency to buy the BTT in the future, and also start to seed the files and resources to get BTT. Yeah, you get like these different ways to get BTT.
Yeah, so the users will be able to seed in their client, and then when other people are uploading to them, they'll be able to accumulate more BTT. And so We wanted to make it so that we used a different token so that we address this giant potential market without having to give all those people TRX in order to protect the existing TRX holders without diluting it by giving out lots of TRX. And to make it so that this is clearly a BTT token that's connected to this network utility of seeding and downloading files.
Can you talk more a little bit about the utility of the BTT and how it's playing the protocol?
Yeah. So the BitTorrent protocol, historically, you can consider it, and some researchers have viewed it as an auction, where you're auctioning your upstream bandwidth, like your computer's ability to upload files to other users on the basis of bids that they make to you by uploading to you. So they send you sort of bids of their bandwidth, and then you send them your bandwidth. The historical problem with the BitTorrent protocol has been that makes sense while you're downloading the file, because I need pieces from you, you need pieces from me. Once you're done downloading the file, you can seed, but there's no built-in incentive to do so. And it's a testament to the strength of the BitTorrent community that even without that incentive, there still are a lot of people that seed. What we want to do is extend that so that there is a real fixed, tangible incentive for seeding. So if you continue to upload to other users, those users can contribute these BTT tokens to you.
Yeah, exactly. So I also want to add is this is just, I think, the first utility of the BTT.
Mm-hmm.
So in the future, we're considering to expand to decentralized storage,
mm-hmm.
bandwidth sharing, live streaming, and all these decentralized application embedded into the BitTorrent network.
Right.
So this is just the first step. I think in the future, BTT will definitely have a more user case and become even, I think, the one of the largest decentralized user case in the world.
Right. Yeah. Today, the BitTorrent Speed product that we described in the white paper is about accelerating BitTorrent downloads. So if someone has a torrent and you want to get pieces of it, you can get it more quickly with the token. But that's bandwidth, right? That's bandwidth for BitTorrent uploads. You could imagine something where instead it's storage, where if you want to store something persistently, you can ask people in a swarm to store pieces in exchange for incentives, or proxying, in a VPN-like fashion, or CDN. There's not really any limit to the sorts of resources that you could contribute and earn tokens for in that way. BitTorrent is just the vehicle to release it initially to this giant audience of 100 million monthly active users.
Yeah, and also I know some of you may heard of other project doing that. In case we not bring the haters, so I won't name the project name, right? But everybody knows there's other project is also doing this kind of the thing.
Yeah.
But when I check on their website and also check on their project, the active users, MAU, DAU, it's around 1,000 or something,
Yeah.
Even they got this old publicity, their product actually doesn't work at all. And the active users is very small user base. Mm-hmm. You even have more active users in TRON Telegram group or something, right? We even got 3,000 people online or something. So but this time it's make huge difference because the BitTorrent protocol, we have 25 million people use it every day around the world, and also we got 100 million people use every month, right?
Yeah.
So this is a real huge user case, and then I think the network effects also play in this industry for sure, right? BitTorrent and Ethereum, they achieve huge success. It's because everybody in the world use the blockchain to transfer the protocol, to transfer the tokens, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think for the BitTorrent, it's the same. We got almost everybody in the world to use the product. So definitely, I think when we introducing all these decentralized application in the industry, it's definitely got more chance to succeed.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very easy way to introduce a big user base to this crypto-enabled use case and make it so that they can opt to use it and then learn more about TRON, learn more about other cryptocurrencies, and just really onboard a lot of people into the community.
Yeah, also, can you talk a little about why you choose TRON? And yeah.
Sure. So like two of the requirements that we had for this project were making it really easy for people to get set up with a wallet and a very high transactional processing rate. So those are two areas where TRON really outshines the competition. We have a huge network of users where there are millions and millions of downloads taking place per day, and people are earning these tokens and eventually are going to want to have them on the chain, moving them around, transferring them, using them for other use cases, fueling dApps with them. And so when you take our huge user base and connect it to the chain, you need a very high TPS rate, and that's where TRON shines compared to the competition. And the other area is like low friction account creation. So some other chains require like very large payments even to get started with an account. We can't do that. We need to make it so that people can just opt in, start going right away without having to make a huge payment.
Also, yeah, we heard some question from the community, like why we doing the public sale or crowdfunding for BTT on the Binance Launchpad.
Yep.
Maybe we can explain a little bit.
Yeah, so like Binance is a leader in the exchange space, partly because of their very strong commitment to know your customer, like KYC regulation. They have a platform that makes it easy to exclude people in areas where it's not feasible to offer them the tokens. So in terms of compliance, regulatory support, and so forth, they're the leader. They're also very, very easy to use. So the barrier to entry is low. You can look at it sort of like a Kickstarter for being able to get these tokens, being able to load them into a client and accelerate things. You don't need to learn a lot. You can just kind of like figure out the basics and get started right away.
Yeah, exactly. So we take the compliance very seriously.
Right.
So even for our project to begin with, we want to comply with all the regulators in the world. So that's why we have this like sanction list to have like a very detailed KYC.
Yep.
So everybody know the project is fully compliance, and we're in the goodwill to regulate our tokens to be used by everybody in the world.
Yep.
And then don't be fooled by like any scam maybe in the space. So remember, the only public sale we're doing is on the Binance Launchpad. You can't get BTT from someone else. And also for the official airdrop and all the airdrop announcement, it's all in like the TRON Foundation, and also the Justin Sun Twitter account. So don't be fooled by like any other information, some random guys talking the Telegram group, or some people like leave a message under my Twitters. This is like a common scam. Everybody knows. So and only the source can only come from the Binance Launchpad and my official Twitter account. And also we want to talk about the good relation with the Binance.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows we start business, especially the TRON, since 2017. So we collaborate with the Binance on our even the TRON public sale at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And also we collaborate with also on listing. And I think Binance is the early supporter for TRON for almost 2 years. So and also I think they do things like very diligently,
mm-hmm.
and also carefully. So that's why we choose them like exclusive partners in the BTT public sale. And I think the Binance also have devoted themselves into the decentralized world. So they are very interested in the decentralized product. I think that's also why the BitTorrent is a perfect good fit for the Binance Launchpad. Yeah. And also we will start to answer maybe one or two questions from the today's live stream, and then we will talk a little bit about the Nitron, and then we will finish today's live stream.
Okay, so there's the first one.
Yeah, cool. First of all, BTT will definitely available for the India. I think India is not on the sanction list, and then also I know the BitTorrent there's a very large amount of users come from India. Right?
Yeah, we have a huge user community in India that are very excited about the BitTorrent protocol. So yeah, we'll make it available.
Yeah, just also give you a hint. I think this year on like the uTorrent clients, we also doing some great work on the Indian also.
Yeah.
It will be released after the Q1.
Yeah.
You will see like a fantastic product in the uTorrent, BitTorrent on the mobile side, in the Indian as well.
Yeah, India is a huge center for our mobile user population. So in India, even outside of just BTT, like stay tuned for other product developments from BitTorrent there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think even we exclude the U.S. Investor in the public sale, but definitely I think we are exploring the way to collaborate with the law firm, very prestigious law firm, and also our U.S. partners to in the future. I think definitely I have the confidence that BTT will also available for the U.S. People in the future and fully compliant and regulated. And also for the pair available for the BTT, first of all, as a project manager or project owner, I can't decide the pair for the BTT, but definitely we are looking forward our partner in the future, they can pair like the BTT/TRX, and we are also looking for the possibility we can have those pairs in the future. Any question else?
Looks like that's it from the live stream.
Okay. Yeah, I will talk a little bit about Nitron. So first of all, please join us on the Nitron. It's January 17th to 18th. So I will be here, Kobe Bryant will be here. So please join the Nitron in San Francisco, Uberberna. And then also this is the release room for the Apple product. It's a pretty amazing space, and also we are planning to also airdrop some BTT tokens to the everybody comes to the conference, especially those people buy ticket, right? So also you can learn lots of the blockchain or the dApps development of the TRON community. You can meet all the super representative in the TRON community. You can meet me and you can meet all the TRON fans in San Francisco. And I promise you the Nitron Summit will be just like the first summit in the TRON space, right? We will get like the second Nitron Summit in the future for sure. And also you can learn more about the BTT details in the Nitron Summit. I will give everybody like a very detailed plan for the BTT in the future. So yeah, I think that's it for today. And if you want to know more about like anything else, just like leave the message on my Twitter. I watch like every message below my Twitter. So and also you can DM me, and also like share your personal view in the Twitter, Telegram, and also don't forget to join the BTT channels in the future. We're starting to build the Reddit, Slack, Discord channels in the future. So you can join the BTT community to learn more about BTT in the future. Okay, thank you for all.
Thanks, guys.
And see you next time.